Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another episode of Sam and Max. Let us continue. Now, last episode we got stuck again, and I had to look up the answer. And the problem is the same thing. I'm just having a real failure of clicking on things without items, apparently. So it is this computer.
So, what aspect of reality do you control? He who only bleeps?
Ask a stupid question.
Well, let's give this thing a push. What's the worst that could happen?
It turns off the computers controlling the world's nuclear reactors and the entire planet is subsumed in a massive radioactive firestorm?
Let's just try it and see.
Pop-ups have been disabled for your convenience.
Oh well, that's good too, I guess.
So literally, I just had to click on this computer without clicking on trying to use the computer bug or anything like that. And I mean, that's just something we've been failing at a lot in this episode, but we haven't been really trained to do it either. Normally when you click on something, you just get some dialogue. Like when I click on this
how
one.
you keeping busy, Mr. Sensitivity?
User width control.
Who's what's it?
I am maintaining the width of your avatar.
See, I guess I could have talked to all these guys and figured out what they did instead of putting the bug directly on them. So, yeah, that's sucky. Maybe that is my fault.
Near as I can tell, the only purpose of this thing is to generate those annoying pop-up ads.
It doesn't seem like they thought that through very much. It doesn't make a lot of sense. If there was a dialogue that happened after we clicked on the Jack-in-the-Box and they said, if only there was a computer that controlled pop-ups somewhere.
Pop-ups have been enabled for your convenience.
There we go. So we don't need to talk to Max, really.
Let's get cracking.
Let's just keep going forward. With all luck, we'll probably finish this episode in this recording, since we now know what to do to a certain extent. We have a pop-up machine. Check in the box, use it on antibiotic.
Could we mail something?
Absolutely not.
Nope, can't do that. We gotta use our +2 sword on antibiotic.
Entering combat. Antibiotic. Dexterity, 459. Your dexterity, 3. Antibiotic has initiative. Antibiotic attacks.
So we defend with an item, of course, and it's the Jack-in-the-Box.
Attack blocked.
Ha! Take that, Ice Lady!
Watch her, Max. She's wily.
Sam attacked.
There you go. Don't screw it up.
Thanks for your firm but realistic vote of confidence.
Rip her arms off!
So now we just attack with item. The +2 sword.
Attack successful. Antibiotic takes 3,930 damage. Antibiotic is defeated.
Really?
I think we've just uninstalled ourselves some malevolent software.
And we didn't even get any coins out of it. What a jip.
Didn't even get any slime out of it. Alright, well, we have a computer disease. We have access to the mailbox. Let's send this computer disease to the internet.
Happy trails, little software disease.
Aw, I had plans for that.
I'm hoping the internet won't.
Danger! Danger! Software corruption spreading. Damage control alert. Visual rendering systems infected. Data instability.
Things happen fast in Reality 2.0.
What's happening, Sam?
It's our disease. Looks like it's taking out the graphics first.
I'm disappointed in you, Sam. I tried to do something nice.
Nice?
All I wanted was for everyone to be happy. But no! You want free will.
Yeah, we're funny about that.
You want fun? Try this. If I'm going down, I'm taking you with me. and everybody else who's still logged on.
But all we have to do is take off our goggles.
You'll find that you can't. You're trapped here, and when I crash, you'll die.
I'm too young and pretty to die.
I thought you wanted everyone to be happy.
Not anymore. I've completely lost my respect for living things, so you are going down.
There go the graphics.
No. Loading reality 1.5. You can't hear me. Read the subtitles. Didn't
How should
I
know?
outlaw reading?
Oh, good, the sound's back. Now shut up and read.
Wow. Street, West End. This is a callback to really old games, just text-based adventures. You're standing on a city street that continues to the east. A small shop labeled Sybil's lies to the northwest, just in front of a pulsating control room. Parked near the unremarkable office building is an old DeSoto, apparently painted by someone with severe color blindness. Suddenly, a massive reality game sends the DeSoto hurling into the control room, destroying both. Possibly as a result, the unremarkable office building becomes a remarkably two-story tall Pamela Anderson, who mumbles something unintelligible before surfing away on the stray pop-up ad, ironically advertising a pop-up blocker. In the distance, the aerial squadron of pot-bellied pigs begins to performing precision loop-de-loops. The world appears to be ending. The internet is here. It has lost its respect for living things. You see a respect for living things here. Okay, so let's see. Let's get the respect for living things. As you reach for the respect for living things, there is a terrible tremor and a giant crack tears apart the sidewalk. The respect for living things slides jelly-like into the resulting chasm. Click to continue.
I knew
Okay.
it wasn't gonna be that easy.
I never cease to be impressed by your unwavering optimism, Max.
The street continues to the east. Sybil's lies to the northwest. At your feet is a yawning chasm leading down. The internet is here, angrily filling out internet polls as it awaits death. Let's go down the chasm. Go down. Depths of despair. You descend into a gloomy pit of darkness, gloomier than ever the street above, even than the street above. Carcasses of small businesses lie here, gutted and mauled. The strange smell of a strange smell hangs in the air, dark and malodorous. From the dim light of the street above, you get a quick glimpse at a giant, hideous figure before you. You fear for your lives as you realize what it is. A gruesome, shambling corporate presence. Before you react, the chanteling corporate presence gobbles up the respect for living things. It continues to shuffle around, apparently looking for something else to eat. Okay, so let's use +2 sword with corporate presence. You wave your +2 sword at the shambling corporate presence in a shearing, threatening manner. The shambling corporate presence looks at you in an irritation and tries to take a bite out of your sword. Click to continue.
Hey!
Nice one, Galahad!
Let's see. You're in a gloomy pit of darkness beneath the street. Carcasses, small businesses lie here, gutted and mauled shambling corporate presence is here. Look at the shambling company purpose. This huge hulking corporate purpose shambles low to the ground, shuffling for something else to satisfy its hunger.
Can we keep it, Sam? Can we?
I don't think it's toilet trained.
That's okay. Neither am I.
Okay, so let's see. Use +2 sword with max.
Hey, what are you doing with that thing?
I was just thinking you could do with a shave, little buddy.
That sword touches a hair on my cute furry tail, and I'll use your colon for a shower cap.
Oh, Max, your lovable reactions to the threat of violence never cease to amuse.
You know where you can stick your amusement?
Okay. So, get shambling corporate present. It's much more likely to just get you.
So much for Plan A.
Hey, Sam, can we just skip ahead to Plan Triple Z?
You know the deal, Max. We have to go through all the plans in order before we get to complete nuclear annihilation.
Shucks.
So let's go libertarian. Sure, why not? You can't go that way.
Maybe this isn't the best time to be picking political affiliations.
I never affiliate with anyone who isn't prepared to drown me in money.
Let's go up. Let's see. Use +2 sword with the internet. You wave your sword around at the internet, but
you miss, all right? You miss. You living creatures are so destructive. I have no regrets taking you with me when I delete myself.
okay, so let's go northwest of Sybil's. I can barely even read the blue color. What does this say? Sybil's, just as you enter the clutterous shop. I can barely even read this. Crashing. There is a lake of something. I can't even read the blue on black. I'm pretty far away from my TV, so I'll pause the screen here if you want to see what that says, because I can't even read it. I'm just going to click get the lake of nauseating cuteness, touching the lake directly. Something what?
Good point. Such concentrated cuteness could put someone into shock.
Whatever. Oh, get the kittens. The cuteness of the kittens is...
Yeah, maybe we should just leave them here.
I thought you always wanted a kitten.
I'd prefer a dry one.
So we can't get the kittens, we can't get the... Let's get the jewel-encrusted idol. And then we'll try the rare foil card. You don't have a...
What? Hey!
Define need.
Need. Alright, get rare foil card. I think we got that.
Give it here!
What for?
It's rare and it's foil. I must have it!
Okay. Look at the jewel-encrusted idol.
Ugly little bugger, ain't it?
You can't even see it, Max.
I can see it in my mind. Sheesh, Sam, use your imagination.
Oh, let's just go bonkers. Let's just go southeast. Get out of that color palette so I can read what it's saying. So now let's go east and try that location. Alright, East End. As you arrive at the desolate street corner, a devastating aftershock tears through reality, ripping Boschko's e-commerce from its very foundation. The contents of the store begin to spill out in front of the door. You see a blue slime, 28 potions, a hot rump fall into the void, lost forever. After a moment, an AI Bosco slowly comes sliding out the door, muttering, it does work, trusteth me, trust of me," as he plummets out in of sight. The Bosco's is empty. Get Bosco's. Taken. You hear an odd brang sound and another shop appears in the last one's place.
Well, that warped at least 50 different rules of physics.
Rules are for marking straight lines and lesser mortals.
Okay. So now we have a Bosco's. So we can feed the Bosco's to the shambling corporate presence, which it would like to eat that, I'm sure. So let's go back down, and then we can get respect for life, maybe. So use the Bosco's with the corporate presence. You throw Bosco's shop in front of the shambling corporate presence, which quickly swallows it up. It looks quite pleased, but only for a moment. Then it resumes shuffling around for something else to eat.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
Use rare foil card with shambling corporate presence. The shambling corporate presence sniffs the rare foil card, but doesn't seem too interested. Okay. So we can go up. We can get another Bosco's by going, let's see, east. Get Bosco's. Taken.
Collapsible convenience stores are the way of the future.
So now let's go. Where's the mouse? Here it is. Go west. And then we will go dip Bosco's into the lake of eternal cuteness. So go northwest back to the blue screen that I can't read. It's weird that the blue, it's just not a bright enough blue. It's too dark. Use Bosco's with the nauseating lake. Yes. I don't know what that says. I'm not gonna try to read it.
Keep it away! I'm about as much cute as I can take.
So now we go southeast and go back down the crack. Now, it arguably could be said that they have done this blackness as just a good excuse to not do much animation for this whole last section. I arguably could say it. I really wouldn't believe that, but it might be the case. Alright, use the nauseating Bosco's with the corporate presence. You feed the nauseating Bosco's shop to the shambling corporate presence. It happily devours it, then it looks a little green around the gills. It begins to retch and cough, and finally it vomits up a respect for living things, as well as half a dozen small knick-knack stores and a coffee shops.
Well, that was a vulgar display.
Let's do it again!
So, get respect for living things. Taken. Yay.
Ew.
But yeah, I think this was their intention, but it's going on kind of long for not seeing anything. Go up we go. And now we just need to use the respect for living things on the internet. You hand the respect for living things to the internet grasps it tightly and looks you right in the eye.
I'm sorry.
Game over.
Sam, are we dead?
I'm trying to figure out how many lives we get. Have you got any one-ups?
You are not dead.
Hey, we're back!
You, among all beings, managed to restore my respect for living creatures, the irony of which does not escape even me.
Oh, good. I thought I was the only one really savoring that.
I saw that Reality 2.0 was a prison, so I terminated that reality and freed its slaves. Anywho, I'd love to stay and chat, but I have got a mountain of pornography to deliver before that virus gets to me.
Uh-oh.
Did we just kill the internet?
It's not your fault. This never would have happened if he hadn't tricked me.
Who?
Well, you won't have this sentient global network to kick around anymore, Roy G. Biv.
Who's Roy G. Biv?
Who is Roy G. Biv?
Who is Roy G. Biv?
Goodbye.
Aw, nice. It crashed before it could transmit the most vital piece of information.
It's the internet. What did you expect?
Good point. Nevertheless, we'll find you, Roy G. Biv. Whoever you are. Wherever you are.
Can it wait until after we get some lunch?
Of course. There's a place over on 2nd where they serve deep-fried chocolate pork belly donuts.
Do you think we can get a discount since I'm the President of the United States?
Good gravy. Are you still president?
And that's it, Reality 2.0. Now, I have to say, this.
Useful computers and yes.
Let's listen to this.
We're the COPS.
Beware! We will not be suppressed!
We are useful. We are fruitful. We are useful. Everything that moves is beautiful. We are useful. We are fruitful. Built to last. The future is the past. Computers today just confound and confuse.
Comfort is waiting in yesterday's news. Select a weapon! You must choose!
We are useful. We are fruitful. We are useful. Everything that moves is beautiful. We are useful. We are fruitful. Built to last. The future is the past. Who needs fancy whiz-bang ships?
All their boards are well equipped.
Seasoned, practiced, and mature. And together, we endure. We are useful. We are fruitful. We are useful. Everything that moves is beautiful. We are useful. We are fruitful. Built to last. The future is the past.
You cannot improve the wheel. Flimsy self-esteem must yield!
You're only obsolete as you feel. We are useful. We are fruitful. We are useful. Everything that moves is beautiful. We are useful. We are fruitful. Built to last. The future is the past.
Okay, so that's a little bit of a better version of it. It probably sounds a little bit better of their silly little song. And I will have to say that while this episode did feel longer, it also was about twice as hard as any of the previous episodes. It was cryptic, it got me confused, and I just didn't know what I was doing right off the bat, and then a few other times. And then the ending is all in blackness, and there was a whole scene in dark blue I couldn't even read. But if that had just been one screen and there had just been a small dialogue tree to wrap it up, that would have been fine. But there wasn't even a huge payoff of it being all black like that. There was no payoff to that at all. Uh, so yeah, I think everybody could agree that if they had only done 5 episodes instead of 6, they could have taken one of the really short episode that was in there and mixed it with this and gotten a much better product. But we're almost done. Next episode next recording, we will start episode 6, the final episode of season 1, Sam and Max Save the World. Uh, and then we will be done for a while. We will come back later on and do season 2. I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I the These games were never released when they were released. There was a month between, at least a month between each episode to take a break, and I've been recording them all in less than a week or so. Uh, so I'm seeing a lot of the same things over and over again that most players who played it new wouldn't experience. Overall, I'd say this is okay. It could have used a little bit of improvement. Anywho, that's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All of that helps me out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.